Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Jon Jones and Little Nog Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here tonight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight, because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his move. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. All right, so here he is, UFC light heavyweight champion ×2, future Hall of Famer, a man you know as well as anyone, DC, Johnny Bones Jones.
Jon Jones is one of those talents that when you see him for the first time, you understand that he is something special. He has a very strong mind, unbelievable skill set, and an ability to rise to the occasion. He did it from the moment he first stepped foot in the octagon as a very young fighter to his long championship reign. Some of the victims on Jon Jones's resume is unbelievable to have beaten that many UFC champions over the course of his career. Jon Jones truly is one of the greatest martial artists of all time.
Skill for skill, one of the best fighters you will ever see, and very loyal when it comes to his team. He has been with Mike Winkeljohn and Greg Jackson since day one. Jon Jones trying to add to arguably the greatest mixed martial arts legacy the sport has ever seen here and now tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height but big differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce
Buffer. The UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Antonio Rogerio Nogueira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA! Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Nice stick with the right hand.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, nice combination there by Nogueira. Going orthodox now. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice. Effective punch there by Nogueira. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
Fantastic timing for that beautiful takedown. Oh, now he's in trouble.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nogueira. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful. Now he hip escapes. Maybe a triangle opportunity here, DC.
Yeah, he's throwing the legs up. His opponent needs to get both arms out of there, or he's going to attack this triangle. Oh, wow, oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make...
We're getting a finish here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2.
Dig and kick.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. All right, so he's landed some... home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Jones. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Nogueira's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming.
Nice kick with the right hand.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high cross. Rotates it from high. What a fantastic takedown.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nogueira. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out? Transitioning to the arm submission now.
Oh, nice. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize this is dangerous. This is a dangerous position.
It's in there deep. There you go.
And there it is.
He got him. What a performance.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jon Jones!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and Nick Diaz. All right, so here he is, the ubiquitous Nick Diaz. It's hard to quantify his contribution to mixed martial arts. I will just lead by saying that this man brought a lot of fans into this sport, and when he fights, building's still packed to the nines.
Yes, absolutely. Nick Diaz has a fan base that will follow him through anything, and rightfully so. He won the Strikeforce Welterweight Championship, defended it in a ton of crazy fights, knocking out Paul Daly, knocking out Marius Zaromskis, and then coming back to the UFC and getting wins over BJ Penn, fighting George St. Pierre, and then also sharing the octagon with Anderson Silva. So it was only big fights for Nick Diaz because he was such a star and such a draw.
And sometimes people lose sight of just how good he was in his prime. 2008 to 2011, Nick Diaz won 11 consecutive fights. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamaru Usman could be something special, as he has always put it. I'm a problem. He's a champion. He's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities opened themselves up. Kamaru Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 107.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Wolf, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamaru Usman has realized the dream, and he'll try to take it to the next level here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with similar height, but big differences in reach. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They give you everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Close guard. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, Diaz is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
Nice punch land over the top.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, and he caught the kick. And now he's got that tie clinch. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Usman gets the tie clinch here.
Beautiful kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman.
That is, oh man, this dude is good. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Oh!
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ten seconds to go in the round.
Big kick lands.
Round two straight ahead. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Usman gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Huge knee land. Again, back into this position.
Usman's got the tie clinch now. Massive head kick. Oh, collar tie.
Oh, both landed.
Lands a big elbow there.
Good right hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, Diaz's knee is blocked. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you one knee to the body, I'm done.
Every time his opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great time.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Take him down.
Usman going for the takedown. He misses. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, straight right. Oh, single collar tie here. Went for the inside leg kick.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, Diaz's kick attempt, that one was blocked. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, nice.
30 seconds to go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice punch there.
10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round number 2. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in the
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Diaz gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just missed with the left there. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Oh, big elbow.
And he comes through with a big knee. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Visibly limping here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Working out of that southpaw stance. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
What a punch. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Let's get that cage control. Let's go. Cut him off.
Just misses with a left hook there. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow.
It was good night if that landed.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up. Nice job. Slams, that's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Tried to, oh! An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got aggressive. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! spinning side kick to the body, but he missed. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik and Kimbo Slice. All right, DC, here he is, the one, the only. Don't call him Kevin Ferguson. He, of course, is Kimbo Slice. And when you're talking about mixed martial arts and its footprint in the United States of America, Kimbo Slice is a guy who deserves a lot of credit for this mass expansion, at least in my mind.
Absolutely, because when Kimbo Slice fought, people tuned in. From The Ultimate Fighter to his days outside of the UFC, some of the biggest TV ratings we've ever experienced are attributed to Kimbo Slice. He's a guy that people just want to see. From the backyard brawls to the octagon, Kimbo Slice is very special.
And probably the nicest guy you would ever want to meet,
He don't
except
look like it.
when that octagon door
he doesn't
closes.
look like
exactly.
it, but he is a great guy.
Oh, Biggie Boy is here, folks. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, the first native of Suriname to compete in the UFC. Decorated kickboxing career, but really took his training to that requisite next level when he signed that UFC contract. He said, essentially, instead of training twice a day, I'm now training 3 times a day, and his UFC results certainly speak to that commitment. Undefeated, calling out guys like Francis Ngannou. Not a lot of people burning up Mick Maynard's phone asking to fight the Predator. That's Rozenstruik in a nutshell. We'll see if he can get the power going early here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 3 years apart, with similar height, but big differences in reach. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Kimbo Slice! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
Ready? Ready?
Dateline, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This place is total chaos when it comes to mixed martial arts, and we expect a lot of volume in this arena tonight, Jim. Back to the feet. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Big kick lands.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And both guys really throwing with authority. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Powerful leg kick lands. Left hand punches the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Ooh. Single collar tie now. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Slips to it. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of us count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rosenstruck.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Slice. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Great, nice way to finish. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's still hurt. We come out, this is the game plan. Go after him.
All right, round two. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their... Thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Straight right, he misses.
Good punch lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Keep your hands up.
Oh, nice job